Hey there, I'm Angela Rose, and today I'm going to teach you how to use a jigsaw, how to use it safely, and what you use it for. So what a jigsaw is basically just a cutting tool. You've got this blade right here that goes up and down, and what it's awesome at is making cool, intricate, kind of difficult cut. I use this all the time in DIY projects, for outlets, cuts and boards, a lot of woodworking. Now I know it's always a little scary to use a tool, especially one with an exposed blade, but I'm going to give you a tour of this whole thing so that you get well acquainted and then it's not so scary. Jigsaw. So first up on our tour of the jigsaw is the base plate. This is the area that's going to rest flat on our surface. It often has a guide so that you can do a straight line and kind of know where you're going. The base plate also can be rotated, so you can cut at an angle like this. See that? So next we have the blade clamp. This is what clamps your blade in, and watch when I open this up. See how the blade comes right out? So this is the trigger, this is what makes it go. You push it. But there's also a lock button. The trigger doesn't work on the lock button. If you push the unlock button, then you push the trigger. Now it works. So this is the orbital control. This controls if the blade just goes up and down versus kind of moves in a little bit of an orbital pattern. If you're doing just straight cuts, you're gonna have it on that, but if you kind of need it to have some curves and be able to move with you, you're gonna wanna put it up on the side like that. Now the front right here, this is kind of the blade guide. You watch it and you can kind of see and make sure that your cuts are going straight where you want it to go. Some jigsaws have a place where you can attach and collect dust. I don't have one of those. On the back here, you can also adjust the speed. You've got one, you see the numbers get higher. And now we're gonna talk about safety, because this guy is a little bit intense. All right, so the first things first, whenever you're not working with your jigsaw, take out the battery. Make sure the blade's not facing towards you. Make sure your eyes are protected. Make sure that your hair is tied back. Next, make sure whatever you are cutting is nice and firm and steady on a nice surface. I like to clamp my boards down just so that I know they're not going anywhere and they're nice and secure. Next, we're gonna make sure that everything is correct. I'm going to just do a couple of straight cuts, so I'm gonna switch it to just the up and down motion. I'm gonna adjust my speed. I'm gonna start just nice and slow and easy. Okay, next you're gonna wanna start slow, and I like to start off the piece and get my blade moving a little bit and start slow before I pick up speed and then kind of cruise. And then lastly, be mindful of your hands and the placement. Make sure that you're never getting it underneath or somewhere where the blade's gonna get it. Okay, so now let's make this cut. Okay, so I've drawn my cut here that we're gonna make. And that's it. Now you know how to use the jigsaw, make really cool cuts. Make sure to hit like, subscribe. I'm gonna link some other projects and tutorials down below in the description, so make sure to check them out.